Right, I've come down to my room this morning and it's 20 degrees and I can feel heat emanating from this. Yeah. Of course, it didn't burn, but it's discoloured. Look, it's got the golden bits. And hey, look, see that? It's embers, that is. Let's get a reading, shall we? 147 on the ash and 260 on the embers. Oh, that's nice. That is nice. I've been eating. Now, here's the thing, right? That's the cheap shortbread. That's 99p a packet. You can spend, I think, £1.50 on the deluxe packet. There's no difference. The ingredients are identical. So, out of curiosity, I bought some. See if I could taste any difference. No, it's identical. And I thought, well, you know, that makes sense. Lidl's the same factory. I refueled the car, and then I got a thing saying, you get a free packet of Waitrose biscuits as a surprise reward. So I went in there, had to rummage around for the packets of biscuits, and I saw shortbread and thought, all right, I'll get that too. And even, like all of them, they have the same recipe. Well, as far as I know, shortbread is a ratio of 1 to 1 to 1. So you have 1 part flour to 1 part butter to 1 part sugar. And yes, the Waitrose shortbread tasted the same. I'm not sure what I was expecting there. You know what they need to do is they need to make a shortbread where it's 2 parts butter to 1 part flour and sugar. And I think that recipe, that ratio, well, I ought to try it for myself sometime. Now, last time I did this, the fire just burst into life about 3 minutes after I stopped filming. I turned my back on it and suddenly I was just like, is that sound fire? And it's like, yes, that sound is indeed fire. Let's it's like a tissue, it's so dry. Now, if I was to get rid of the ash, it would be, oh, that bit's still damp. If I was to get rid of the ash, it would lose its valuable insulation, but I've given it some fresh fuel. So let's do that. Let's riddle it. Yep. Now, it probably doesn't surprise you to know that I enjoy watching videos of people lighting fires and camping. People who, like myself, well, I don't really want to use the term autistic because to me it just seems like, well, that's typical male behaviour, lighting a fire and cooking on it. It's and also talking about what you're doing whilst you're lighting the fire. These are just very typical male behaviours. I last night watched Post 10 and it was, oh look, saw something there, and it was very cold camping. It's a recent video. He's using the cheapest hot tent from Amazon, And he takes his stove there, and I think about 3 times during the 2-hour video he mentioned that, or 2 things. He bought some he bought a bundle of firewood for $7, and he also bought some paper, just like a pad of writing paper, because what if you can't find kindling when you're at the campsite? So I think, okay, that's prudent. However, the firewood was unseasoned, and he found plenty of kindling because there was dead birch lying around, so just had the bark from that. But I kept thinking to myself, you don't need to mention 3 times that you got it. And then eventually what happened, I was very tired, so I didn't want to listen to the talking. Plus he has a way of raising his voice, maybe just to, well, some people like to talk loudly. I know I do when I'm enthusiastic about something. But I eventually turned the volume down, and I found it was just quite enjoyable watching it. I'm not going to criticise how other people start fires, but I thought to myself, newspaper is far better than writing paper because it's thinner. It catches a flame more easily, and also you get a lot of paper for the price. What am I doing wrong here? Now, obviously, I haven't put the kindling in the right areas. This will eventually get into a fire, but I'd like to speed things along. Yes, I would like to speed things along. So how am I going to do that? Maybe, just maybe, I could pick up some of the glowing coals if they don't disintegrate. Is that glowing coal? No, it's not. Maybe I could pick up some glowing coals from the back, like this one here, put it there, and let it... Is that glowing coal? Maybe. Lots of smoke. That's a good sign. So yeah, let's close the door again. And this is pleasantly warm to the touch. It's nice coming down and seeing like it's not 15 degrees. So yeah, 43 degrees on the surface. That's a good heat. If I was just by myself and not recording a video, I wouldn't be saying anything. However, I feel like as you're watching this with me, I ought to provide some sort of narration. After all, I'm not primitive technology. I doubt the microphone's picking up the gentle crackling noises. but in the hopes that it is, I'll try and refrain from further talk. Oh, okay, don't need the cardboard. That was a flash in the pan. That's the other thing I don't get. If you're going to a grocery store and you're looking for kindling, grocery stores I go to have cardboard boxes lying around and you can just have them for free. Why are you buying a writing pad? Oh well. I still enjoy his videos. There's just some decisions he makes that I question. I shall need to get more kindling. Imagine going to a forest which is being actively logged and thinking, oh, I might struggle for kindling and firewood. Right, that's the fire.